for a lot of the young managers out there that are listening, maybe talk about like one or two lessons learned just based off your experience, building Redfoot and what you're doing now. Um, you talked about a handful of, pivots and iterations, but
Mm.
just for the young manager that's looking to either manage an artist or a producer or songwriter, you can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many, and I'm trying to really think like what like just stands out. I think like knowing when to walk away from a project is always like a really interesting conundrum, right?
That's
Like,
real.
yeah, and especially like I'm somebody who I just believes wholeheartedly that you build strong relationships with the people that you work with, and it's so much based in that. So like when you walk away from a project, sometimes it takes a toll on you, but you gotta be able to like have things have the root of the relationship and know that it's strong, and but also have like the understanding of like what's the business case, you know what I'm saying, like, and kind of that fine line, and then like how you do it, like, you have to do it with class, and also when you stick it out, with an artist, like when you double down, and how many times over do you do that where you say, okay, I've put my best foot forward. That's my corny slogan for Redfoot, but putting your best foot forward. But it's so true, and I believe in that and just everything in life. Like you have to have good intentions. And then I think like I mentioned this earlier, but I think it's mentorship is important, and I've benefited from a lot of mentors. But also like don't look to network up. Look to network to the right and to the left of you, because if you're networking with like-minded individuals, like you're going to be telling stories 10 years down the line when you're both popping about, remember when we were back then and what we did this, and we were at this place, and you remember that artist, and you remember that record, and you remember that publication or this play that we made, and it's just like it's fun to watch other people's rise, but you have to do it aggressively, because this entire industry it is what you know, but it's so much who you know and how you know them.